Welcome to part 4 of Business Performance Analytics series. In this part, we will look at setting up security within BPA. As was mentioned in part 1, BPA offers a way to secure data through role-based access control on top of the value chains. In order to configure security within BPA, you need to first set up dimensions, set up dimension group, and then set up roles. Let's take a look at that within BPA. As you log into BPA, the administration home under administration section on the left-hand side provides you with the overview of the security setup. The first user who signs into the app is assigned the BPA admin role. This role allows a user to access the administrator section of the business performance analytics, where they can set up security. The admin is automatically assigned the Microsoft Report Viewer role and the All Access Dimension group. This would allow the admin to see the data in all the reports across all the dimensions. You can start setting up the dimensions either under Administration Home, Security, Dimensions, and click Setup, or you can directly go to Dimensions on the left-hand navigation pane. So when you click Setup, it takes you to the page that says Secure Dimensions. You can click on Select Dimensions. Pre-GA, you can select up to 5 dimensions from the ledger and reporting dimensions. Any change to the selection of dimensions might affect the dimension groups that are created using these dimensions and the users who are assigned there. In this case, I've chosen Legal Entity and Business Unit. I'm going to click Close. Now I need to set up dimension groups. Can click New Group. One or more dimension groups can be assigned to users. Essentially, the dimension group is the one that will filter the report data based on the filtered values in a given dimension attribute, that way ensuring that the users are able to see only that data within the report based on the filter criteria applied to these individual dimensions. Let me give a name LEBU. Click Next. You can either select specific values, in this case for legal entity, or you can add a range of values. I'm going to go with select specific values and choose USMF. Save. Click Next. I'm going to add range here. I'll click Confirm. You have the ability to preview the results. In this case, the results have come up empty. This is because the dimension group creation process doesn't confirm that you have selected a valid combination of dimension values. If you select an invalid combination of dimension values, the dimension group will filter out all the records on the report. So what you need to do is, you will need to make sure that once this dimension group is set up, you're logging into BPA as a user to whom this dimension group is assigned, to ensure that the user is able to see valid results in the report based on the filter criteria that is applied to these dimensions. So let me update this to valid dimensions. Confirm. Preview results. Now I'm able to see the valid dimension values associated to this specific dimension. Click Close. Click Next. And select Create. If you don't select a dimension value filter for a given dimension, for example, in the case of business units, if I hadn't chosen those criteria, then all the values will be shown on the report. You can also assign more than one dimension group to a specific user. Now let's move to roles. Microsoft Report Viewer is a role that allows you access to all the reports. So roles determine which are the reports that the user can access. Click on role. Let's say, I'm going to say this is an R2R viewer. Next. Here's where I can select the reports that will be available for this specific role. So I'll choose balance sheet, budget, general ledger, and P&L. Click Next. Click Create. Once the dimensions, dimension groups, and roles are set up, you can select users and create new users or start setting up users to whom the roles and the dimension groups can be assigned. You can click on Add User, and here is where you can choose the roles and the dimension groups that can be assigned to the specific user, and you can click on Save. If you assign too many dimension groups to a user, please note that the report will be slow to load for that user. With that, we wrap up this part, and now that the security is set up, we will explore the actions that you can take on BPA reports in the next part.